Now, a new report by the Independent Medico-Legal Unit, that is IMLU, has laid bare a disturbing pattern of excessive use of force by police, not just during the Gen Z-led protest of 2024, but stretching back across multiple administrations. Titled Silenced But Unbowed, the report reveals what IMLU describes as a deeply entrenched culture of impunity within Kenya's security forces, one that continues to thrive due to a persistent lack of accountability both at the individual and institutional levels. Emily Chebet has the details.
The Independent Medico-Legal Unit investigation, grounded in medical records, autopsies and eyewitness accounts, reveals a pattern that is as old as it is disturbing. The report corroborates earlier findings, confirming 63 deaths, 63 abductions, 26 missing persons, over 600 injuries, and widespread instances of torture and illegal detention.
The failure to address this and previous crises is rooted in the country's persistent lack of accountability, especially at the command level. While a few junior officers have been prosecuted in high-profile cases, such as the murder of the lawyer Willie Kimani, most violations go unpunished. The doctrine of command responsibility, though enshrined in Kenyan law by the International Crimes Act of 2011, remains largely underutilized.
According to the report, most of the victims of police brutality were men. 96% of the documented deaths are male, 4% are women. 88% of the arrests were male, while 12% were female. 87% of abductions are male, while 13% are female. This has been the trend in the past cases of brutality.
Assuming that there is escalation from peaceful protests to some level of violence or to violence, there are provisions on how the police should de-escalate the situation. Let us not confuse Gen Zs, the story or the narrative that Gen Zs provoke them.
Speaking at the launch of the report, President of the Law Society of Kenya, Faith Odhiambo, questioned the budget cuts, especially for human rights institutions.
Kenya National Commission for Human Rights is being strapped dry because their budget allocation is next to ensure they can only pay salaries and they cannot work to serve Kenyans. Similarly, the way IPOA is being frustrated, yet the institutions that I still hold are quite useless. Like the NCIC, they're getting a higher budget allocation, yet we do not see the work that they're doing.
The police officers often using face masks and operating in vehicles without number plates have been condemned. The report by IMLU stating that such methods are deliberate to evade identification and accountability. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.